Oh yeah. Oh, would you look at that? You made it to the second part of the IroncladLion tutorial series. I'm your host Mufasa. In this video we'll be going over everything you need to know about communication in squad. That is using squad, proximity, and command chat effectively. Using the map and map markers to communicate to your team, as well as assigning fire teams within your squad. Communication is all about information. The more information your team is able to communicate to each other, the more effective they will be in combat. Let's look at a simple communication example, where my squad members and myself communicate a scout car's location to our tow launcher. With this information, I know the scout car is moving towards my location, so I should be careful to not expose myself, as well as relay its exact location back to the tow missile.
Yep, follow Cajun. It's on Cajun.
Oh yes.
With proper callouts, the tow missile is able to fire quickly and accurately on target. Communication is easy within your own squad, but communication between squads can be difficult and can require more information, including names of individual squad members, grid location, and precise markers on the map. Let's look at a more complex example.
Mufasa, would it be possible for you to send Junkie Jimmy over to me to dig this repair station in front of the lodge truck?
If another squad requests something of you, respond whether you can or cannot comply in command chat. Then, relay the information to the appropriate members of your squad. Let's instruct Jimbo to head west and build that repair station, then await his response to confirm he will comply with the order.
Jimmy!
Excellent. Now let's let Bear know our boy's en route to his position, where they can talk in local chat. As a squad leader, you have many tools at your disposal to assist with communication, such as your binoculars to help with spotting distant targets. Using your radio menu order markers, you can place a temporary marker for targets. Opening up the command map, we can see the location of our marker and use it to mark the approximate location of our target. In addition to your order markers, you can also place several generic enemy markers from your radio menu. These include vehicle, fob, emplacement, and infantry markers. Let's place one vehicle and infantry mark near the 500-meter target. Now that we have our markers placed, let's replace them with more specific markers, such as tracked IFV and marksman. This way our team knows exactly what to expect. Let's say we didn't want our squad to fire on the spotted targets immediately. We could instruct them to hold fire and give the observe order marker. This way, our squad can see the spotted enemy, but knows not to engage. If the enemy has moved or has been eliminated, make sure to remove old markers from the map. Let's take what we have discussed and look at a live example. We have attempted to halt the enemy advance at a point called Souk, and a friendly squad leader wants to know if we have successfully accomplished our goal.
Mufasa, you guys stop on my suit?
Knowing that there is heavy enemy presence, we respond with negative to water. We also have one of our squad members on a logi run, who needs to know what supplies to take from main base.
You want me to just bring build this time?
Since we already have enough build supplies, we'll instruct our logi to grab only ammo. We will also ask our squad members for an update on the Souk capture point.
Nope. There's lots of enemies northeast and east side.
Ask for updates from your squad often. More information is always better.
We're at a standstill with them right now.
Since enemies will capture Souk, we need to confirm to the other squad leaders that the enemy has captured the point. This may seem obvious when any squad leader can check the map, but it's important to consistently relay information to the rest of the team. Now we will give a new order to our squad, but first we need to engage an enemy that has been called out in the mosque tower.
There's probably a good fucking Souk tower. The mosque tower. Hold up.
After suppressing the enemy inside the tower, we'll place a basic infantry marker. Then, once we are behind cover, we'll change the marker from basic infantry to marksman. Now let's get our boys back on the objective. We'll place an attack order marker, then instruct our squad to move north and secure mosque. You can use order markers not only to give direction to your squad, but also distance. In this example, allied squads are pushing an enemy fob, while our task is to bombard the enemy fob with mortars while allied infantry moves in. I have placed an attack marker on the enemy location, showing range at 400 meters. This distance is always rounded down to the nearest 50 meters. So we tell our boys to range mortars to 420, for safety of course. Ranging for your anti-tank squad members is also extremely helpful. In this example, we have ranged an enemy BTR at 500 meters.
I'm a fire shot. He's like, what the?
With proper ranging, your squad can make shots that would otherwise seem impossible. Next on our list is Fireteams. Fireteams are subcategories of your own squad used to better coordinate individual troops. If you decide to assign Fireteams, first ask your squad who would like to lead the Fireteams.
Me? Yeah. Wait, can I have healed
I'll
up?
take fire team lead.
You can split your squad into a maximum of 4 Fireteams: Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, and Delta.
Oh yeah.
The first assigned member of each fireteam will become the fireteam leader. Fireteam leaders should be members who are active in comms and willing to spot targets. You, as squad leader, will always be leader of Alpha Team. You can also assign fireteams based on the kit selection of your squad.
Maybe Robin, since he has the AR.
Okay.
Anti-tank and kits with good optics are wise choices for fireteam leads. Fireteam leaders can place similar order markers as the squad leader. This allows them to better communicate enemy positions, as well as range their weapons. Fireteam leaders can place their markers via radio menu or directly on the map. In this example, I am Delta Team Leader, and so I can place a Delta marker that my fireteam members, other fireteam leaders, and the squad leader can see. Now let's look at how a fireteam leader can mark something for you.
I want to say that you're the observe marker.
Our boy Joe has placed his Charlie observe marker on the map where he thinks an enemy marksman is. Let's clean up our old markers and place a fresh marker in the updated location. We'll then give him an order to attack that position. To end this video, there's an important aspect of squad leading we need to cover, and that is the reality of leading actual people in squad. I got a comment on my last video asking about what to do if someone in their squad is not listening or being useful. You do have the option to kick them from your squad, but first, it's good to run through a simple checklist of make sure they heard you, ask them what they are doing, warn them, then kick them. Oftentimes your squad members won't hear you over the sounds of the battlefield, or they are busy doing something else. However, if you need to kick a troublesome squad member, you can do so by right-clicking on their name and selecting Kick from the drop-down menu. Do not feel guilty. They can easily join another squad. Another major issue that can make or break teams is how the squad leaders of the team communicate with each other. Alright, did we find enemy fob?
Okay.
In this example, I'm trying to figure out the location of the enemy fob before moving my squad in. Unfortunately, the markers placed on the map by the other squad leaders are inaccurate. Yeah, there's a lot of fob marks. Can we just clean them up? I have no idea which one's accurate.
They're all accurate right there next to the but they're also here.
What does he mean they're all accurate? We call this bad communication. You will also occasionally encounter the salty squad
And all
leader.
these squads, like, be advised, like, what the fuck you guys are doing besides 2 and 4?
When communicating with an individual of high sodium content, remember to remain calm and demonstrate superior communication ability. So let me just lay this down for you all. We've been mortaring the crap out of them, doing a great job. We're loading up in the lodge right now. We're going to move to Alcora. Everything is fine.
Sounds good. It'd be nice if you could tell us.
Alright, give me a marker.
Hey, I watched Lorders go down. That was me and telling you guys doing great. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, man. I don't know what you're complaining about.
Arguing with the other squad leaders does not benefit anyone. Stay focused on your own objectives and zone out irrelevant information like I zone out my wife.
Hey!
I could drop the radio if you want to just respawn. Yeah, that'd be perfect.
With proper communication, you and your team will be efficient and effective. Keep communication consistent, clear, and concise. Leave irrelevant information out of command chat and ask for more information if you need it. As a squad leader, it is your job to coordinate your squad and your team through communication. Above all, remember to be positive and have a good time.
Oh! Keep her going. I'm so glad there's no vehicle destruction like in this.
Squad 2, that was ridiculous. I've never seen
Oh my
such a big
gosh.
air.
Shaken, not scared.
Dude, I just see this red truck flying.
If you have any questions or would like to see live squad leader gameplay, I run the IroncladLion channel on Twitch. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Mufasa out.